What is up, you geezer blow tie geezers? It is Chris Modder 9 here. Let me go ahead and start off by saying this. Anything that I've ever said, and anything that anybody else has ever said about Alvaro Morata, up until this point, you can pretty much put all that to bed. I mean, where the hell has this come from Morata? Where has this been? Is the big question I want to ask here. This is what we want to see from Alvaro Morata. He got 2 goals today, and it would have been 3 if he hadn't have lobbed the keeper at the end of the match. He could have at least tried and put the ball around the goalkeeper. Put it low, you know, put it around the goalkeeper. Then you would have been taking the ball home, you know? Absolutely 100% from Morata today. You've got to be honest with that. Everything that I have wanted him to do as a striker, he did just that today. I mean, he was linking up play. He was strong. He was a presence in the penalty box. It was a real pain for the Crystal Palace defence today. And I really hope that this is the beginning of many for him now. There is no excuse right now. There is no excuse going into next week. There is literally no excuse now. He needs to keep this up. He needs to keep this going. You know, 2 goals, it would have been a hat-trick today had he not tried to lob the ball. But this is the start of many for him now, I hope. I really hope. What is that? 4 goals in 4. This needs to continue. If we are to save money and not go out and buy a new striker, he needs to continue this now. Right now. But other than that, Morata today was absolutely just fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. This is what we've been asking of him for weeks and weeks, and finally he delivers. I'm so happy for him, man. I'm so happy for him. Like I said, I hope this continues for him. All right, so let's talk about some players that were on the pitch today. Barkley. I wasn't sure about him today. I think he was a bit off. I think his passes were a little bit misplaced a few times, and didn't normally play the usual kind of football that we've been used to for the last 2 games that he's played in. Now, you've got players on the bench, Kovacic and Ruben Loftus-Cheek, that are competing for that midfield spot. And, well, if you're playing like that, Sarri isn't going to like it all that much, and I'm not sure if he'll play you in the next game. Now, I know that sounds a little bit harsh on Barkley, but this is the sort of manager that we need overall, let's be honest. If one mistake somebody makes on the pitch, Sarri doesn't like it. And, well, you know, it's that ruthlessness in a manager that we kind of need for this team. Going back to Barkley, I think his performance today was not on par with what he has been doing recently. Yeah, he needs to improve for the next game. If he does get picked, I don't know, but if he gets replaced by something like Loftus-Cheek or Kovacic, who, by the way, Kovacic came on for Barkley, I believe, and, well, Kovacic played better than him, to be honest with you. Kovacic really needs to be playing in that spot. So, yeah, if Barkley wants to break into that team, he needs to start working a bit harder. He needs to be doing a lot more in training. And, well, the same, I guess you could say the same for Loftus-Cheek. I mean, Loftus-Cheek, give him his credit. You know, he has been working really, really hard. But I think he's in the same boat as Barkley. I think Barkley and not Kovacic, Loftus-Cheek, I think those two, I think they're just sort of competing with each other to see how good they are. And if they're good enough, they'll get picked. But it's either going to be one or the other. And, well, it's a real headache for Sarri because, you know, both of them really want to start. They really want to, you know, see how well they do. But then you got Kovacic, who's the lone player, doing better than... I don't know. I don't want to say better than those two, but like every time you see Kovacic play on the pitch, he's like elegant. He knows how to play the ball. He knows how to run with the ball. But then when you see Barkley on the pitch, sometimes he just misplaces passes. And it's like, you're not really supposed to be doing that. You know what I mean? But Barkley today was a bit off. But I think if he does start the next game, then he really needs to start improving right now if he really wants that place to get ahead of Loftus-Cheek and Kovacic. I mean, it's like that triangle midfield situation, right? It's that triangle. It's difficult to pick who should be in that position along with Jorginho and Kante. Because let's be honest, Jorginho and Kante should be playing in that midfield every week because, you know, they're our top performers. Pedro, what a game he had. I mean, Pedro was everywhere. He was playing in central midfield as well as a wing position. That was what's so good about him, is that whenever Crystal Palace had the ball, I don't know if you noticed this, but whenever Crystal Palace had the ball, you have Pedro doing ridiculous work in the centre of midfield, just clearing up. And he's not even in that position either. He did more in central midfield, I believe, than what Barkley did. He was clearing up in midfield, and he was moving to the left, to the wing, trying to provide for the strikers. He was bloody everywhere today, Pedro. He had a great game. Great game. I really was impressed by him today. Absolutely top-notch. Defending. I don't know what you can say about the defending, to be honest with you. It really needs to improve. If there's one area of our team that needs improving, is our defence. You've got players like David Luiz today, who was at fault for Crystal Palace's goal because he was just too slow. It got completely ripped open by the Crystal Palace defence. This was at 1-0, by the way. Crystal Palace equalised with this goal. And, well, if it had gotten worse, you know, Crystal Palace had their tails up after that equaliser. If we really need to be more consistent with that defence. Today, David Luiz just showed that it was great technically in defence, but it's that pace of Andros Townsend that just got the better of him today. And I think if there were much more faster players than Townsend going up against David Luiz, I think he'd struggle. I mean, I know he didn't play today, but Cahill's probably the exact same. You know, Cahill is just not there anymore. He's just lost his pace. He's lost everything about him. And, well, at the beginning of the season, Cahill was saying, like, oh, maybe I should just leave Chelsea for a newer challenge. He really needs to have found that new challenge, to be honest. I don't think he's got it at Chelsea anymore. And, well, David Luiz, let's be honest, he's pretty solid, but it was that speed that got it was that technically he was out of position, and it's the speed of Andros Townsend that just got the better of him. Townsend was just able to find the perfect spot to just place the ball under Kepa into the far corner. But yeah, David Luiz totally at fault with the Palace goal. But this is what we need to sort of improve on, which is positioning at the back, sort of being more resilient, consistent. And, you know, that is the one place of our team right now that needs improvement big time. We need to sign, I don't know, like in January, we need a major clear out with the defenders. Get rid of Cahill. Get him out, literally just get him out. Christensen needs to improve. And Padu, I mean, if he is going to be that one person to really improve his game, I think, how old is he now? Padu, was he 18? He needs to step up. Really does need to step up if he wants to be a part of that defence in the future. I mean, not right now, because obviously there's just too much competition going on. But if he sticks around and really improves himself, he could be a real part of that team in years to come. Padu, but yeah, I think our defence really needs a lot of work. A lot of work. There were times where, yeah, I know Crystal Palace only scored 1 goal, but it could have been a lot more had it not been for the fact that, you know, there were players like Zaha getting the better of David Luiz all the time. David Luiz he's just lost his pace, I think. And, well, I don't know if the years are getting to him or not, but who knows, man. But, of course, my man of the match has got to be Alvaro Morata. That guy was 100% fantastic today. Just anything that's ever been said about him up until this point, he put that to bed tonight. He put that very well to bed. Like, he absolutely needs to continue this now. Score goals, get his confidence back, continue to link up play with the wingers. He did all of that today. All of that today. And more. And, well, let's just hope he continues this. He has to do this week in, week out. Because if he doesn't, well, we haven't got anybody else. I mean, maybe Giroud. But he doesn't get goals, does he? He only links up play. But no, seriously, Morata was fantastic today. He really needs to continue this run. Yeah, he would have been taking the match ball home with him if he had not have tried to lob the goalkeeper right at the end. He would have got a hat-trick, and that would have boosted his confidence even more. I mean, the 2 goals that he scored, without a shadow of a doubt, has boosted his confidence. No shadow. But it needs to continue. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching this video. I know it's a little bit all over the place. It's been a while since I talked about Chelsea. Got to get back into the swing of Chelsea stuff now after a weekend of Overwatch League and all the rest of it. Not Overwatch League, Overwatch World Cup, sorry. Right, so the next fixtures, or the next fixture, I should say, is on Thursday against Bate Borisov away. Then we've got Everton at home. Then Tottenham away. That's going to be difficult. Really difficult. And then a home game against the Greek side, PAOK Salonika. So I would say some really difficult games coming up, to be honest. Really hard games. Can we continue this? This is a real time for Morata to just take that form today and just improve from here. Because if he doesn't improve from here now, I don't know. He needs to save us money. Let's be honest. I'm going to stop talking now. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching, guys. If you watched the Chelsea Crystal Palace game and what your thoughts in the description down below. And yeah, if you want to stick around for some more esports videos coming up, I don't know if you're interested in that, but still, if you want to see more of that, then let me know in the comment section down below and I will do it. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Until the next video, I shall see you later. Hey door, and peace.